Hey, Grand Risings, and how are you this morning? Hmm? All right, day three. It's day three of our Earth Strong Rejuvenation Program. All right, and today just happens to be on the Tuesday. So let me go. Yeah, usual routine of today. Starting off, obviously, with appreciation. All right, so we're here, and it's gone 5 o'clock now. So I've been up about an hour already. Yeah, so I'm just getting myself into the momentum of the day. Today is a deep cleanse. Deep cleanse. Now the deep cleanse obviously starts with the mind and clarity. So I'm thinking of all things of how I can cleanse my body, and it being the Earth Strong Rejuvenation time now, right? It goes a lot considerably deeper now. So it's not only internal but external as well. External being that I would usually steam, have a long soak, and then have an exfoliation, right? So basically, it's all aspects of the whole of the body. So I clean the shell, okay, and then internal. Right, obviously this one is because it's rejuvenation. It's to cleanse as much as I can from the internals. Now, I know that it's very popular to do a colon cleanse, but in this case, we're doing a blood cleanse as well and alkalining as well. And what that does, it ensures that you are hitting all of your organs in preparation for rejuvenation. And it literally is a rejuvenation. So, specifically using and targeting certain food groups for a period of time to ensure that you are actually giving the right nutritional um, ingredients to actually rejuvenate and ensure that that organs or your organs are actually benefiting from that. Now, over the period of time, I shall be sharing my different herbs that I use, and also the different foods, possibly the preparations as well of what I'll be um, doing as well. Right now, my guidance, what I'm using also at the moment is "Man Heal Thyself," which is authored and written by Queen Afua, and it is also revised and co-written by her son, Supernova Sloan. Right, so that's one of the guidances. The other guidance is um, Africa, Layla Africa. Okay, Layla Africa's self-diagnosis as well. All right, but I'm not only relying on that as well because I have a good support system. I do have a good support system. And uh, I've used their regimes or his regime. I'm talking about Dr. Stephen Ferguson. I've used his regime and also his products as well, which I found very good. And the reason why I've done that because it's readily available for not only consultation, but his products are readily available. So, recommendation of blood cleanser, right? I would say to have Dr. Stephen Ferguson's blood cleanser, and also multi-mineral um, supplements as well. Right? So that would be a foundation of what we are. Apart from that, real foods, real foods. Yeah. So have yourself a juicer and also a blender. Okay. Um, non-Teflon type pans. So basically, steel pans, right? Avoiding the aluminium, right, which are the lighter weight ones. So get yourself some steel pots and steel pans so that you can have some healthy, healthy cooking instruments. Okay, non-toxic, and also have some good cooking supplementary oils, and uh, fresh spices if possible. Right, yeah, fresh spices, and just cooking utensils. So that you can actually cook and prepare your foods as well. I do like to have freshly made foods as well. I do like that where possible, where possible. Mainly because once you start getting into the health element, you realize how much of the foods that are given to us are on the or made available to us, not given to us, what are made available to us are not really of a substantial uh, um, benefits to us. They're usually like gluten packed starches, cheap filling agents, um, seedless fruitage, uh, basically the cheap of the cheap foods. And then they're masking it, saying, "Oh, it's vegan." If you don't know the source of the foods, and you do not know the source of who's actually preparing them, right? Because if you have somebody who's basically just there to just make money, their morals is not into the food and not into the growing, right? Very fortunately, again, I have those brothers and sisters around me who are on a similar journey like myself, and obviously they're thinking, and their auras around preparation and food is different than others. Huh? So even with that, you have to be aware of who you are actually eating from, all right? If you're going to do that, and who you're sharing your space with while eating as well. Yeah, but it's nice putting yourself into a conflict within yourself or conflicting for others as well. Right? So you don't have to be posing, oh, I'm great, I'm doing my cleanse, and and I have to be in a spiritual place and no, quietly and humbly create that and position yourself that you are into that. And talking about that as well, um, withdrawing yourself or going into your own spiritual retreats, uh, but still living within the society. What you find is that those who are under that humility of being with others but not being part of them is a important practice that we need to have as well. Being mindful of the speech that is around you, the thoughts patterns of that is around you, right, which is emanating from others. Is it in line with what you are actually trying to balance yourself with? In other words, for instance, now, and I know it's going to sound harsh, or maybe not. You get people who are who are probably your friends, associates, family, right? And they are being abusive to themselves, abusive with, yes, the way how they speak, how they present themselves, how they're treating themselves physically, right? How they are not attuned with themselves or attempting to attune to balance themselves spiritually. You know, those who speak about you in a negative manner, all these type of things. You have to put them to the side. You have to put them to one side. You have to uh, literally um, ease them out of your conscious, right? Ease them out of your consciousness, you know. And then once you have done your process of cleansing, right, that which will come to you your realm of existence. It does not mean that you are just trying to, separate yourself. But what you're doing is creating a new existence. In that purity, with absolute living of freedom. Okay, so here on the Earth Strong rejuvenation, and this is my day 3 of the 63. Oh, sorry, 61. 63. This is day 3 of my 60. Right. So obviously, there's a lot of illumination internal as well. Herbs of the time. Obviously, I'm going to be using some Senokot. I know, I know, I know, Senokot. Lord have mercy. So I'll be out of action for a few hours. I'll be out of action for a few hours, and then obviously, it will take. This would be take a period of like 2 to 3 days. And what's happened after each movement? After each movement, that is when you will have to take a glass of water. So when I say a glass of water, I don't mean a full pint like how some people like to do. Right? It literally is that when it gets to the watery flush, and it literally is a flushing process, right? That many of us always oh oh yes, we have to really overdo this. No, remember your stomach literally is like this, right? Your stomach is the size of that. If you put both your hands together, that's the size of your stomach, right? So if you put over that now, right, which we like to do with our foods, yeah. If we put over that amount into ourselves at the same time, right, that means that the stomach is not working, right? So can you imagine now that that is your stomach, and then you are putting your water and everything in there, and you put 2 pints of water into that without allowing it to go through, and it takes at least 30 minutes for it to process any form of foods or solids, right? Probably 15 minutes if it's a liquid, right? For it to go into your intestinal tract, right? So 30 minutes for foods, for solids. That is if you've chewed it properly, right? And this is the thing, is that you chew it to the extent of where it's near on liquid state before you swallow. Hence, that's why we should practice as well, or incorporate chewing the food 20, 30, 40 times before we actually swallow. And what you'll probably find is once you start doing that practice, you'll eat less, right? You'll actually consume less as well, right? Where possible, yes, we could do like a liquid juicing, right? Doing a liquid juicing, right? So you could blend like vegetables and fruits, right? Obviously with fruits as well, because what happens is that when you are blending and or juicing fruits, it seems to come out and it tastes so much more sweeter as well. So what you should do is, as much as juice, you should use water, right, to dilute it down as well. Yeah. So 50-50 water, and then as time goes on, you could even increase that to near on 20-80 water. So 20% juice, and then 80% water. Yeah. So it becomes like a cordial, So, and that is with real fruits and real vegetables. Okay, so you can build up to that as well. You may just have some days or periods where you just want to just juice. Yeah. Okay. So these are the things that we're doing. And yeah. So it's a deep cleanse day, right? Day 3, and I want you to enjoy yourselves as well. Okay. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right. So do your best to well, I'm going to do my best to do what I can do this morning, and here we go. All right. So even with this now, here we go. this is my first combination this morning. So this is lemon juice. All right, this is the juice of a lemon. What else I put in there? Turmeric, ginger, right, and some manuka honey as well. Okay, so and I'm making it hot as well. So I'm having that. So that's like 2 cups of water, 2 cups of drink, just to start the day off and to break down this muki eye because I'm still recovering and eliminating with my flu as well. So and I'm getting back. I'm coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry. All the best. Have a great day. Have a great day.